All right. My brother, I don't think, was real satisfied with the first video we did because he felt we should have everything we had out there. So we're back again, and we're going to show you everything we got. Weekends of 2013 during the summer. And we have lots of junk. This is basically a junk pile here. This is
got pieces of aluminum. That's holds a safety rail probably on a boat. The lead.
Some battery terminal. This is my pile of junk. My finds.
Big light socket.
Yeah, a lot of junk, but we told you we pull everything out, and that we do.
There's even a little piece of a
Part
old
of an
toy
old
pistol.
toy gun.
Actually, I think I found half of that, and he's probably found the other half for the closer for the bullets.
Yeah. Here's some of the fishing stuff I got. A lot of spoons. You get a good look at all this.
And we're gonna break off of there and come right over here, and these are my few fishing lures that I found. We'll try to keep everything together. Those fishing lures, a lot of these came from Lake Cadillac in particular. And back at it.
You get your junk pile.
Here's my pile of aluminum. One of the piles of aluminum. We, like I said before, when we said take everything out, we do. There's even an old pie tin. There's somebody's bracelet they made out of beer pull tabs. Fireworks bottoms, that was aluminum. A lot of this stuff we could block out, but you're going to be blocking out a lot of good stuff too if you block the aluminum out. Here's my props. A lot of prop pieces. Padlocks. Most of this is prop pieces and rudders, so to speak, for the boat. There's some chunks that are pretty good sized prop. Well, they're all aluminum. Boat tie. Oar lock. Manifold of some kind, or something to a bike or something, but it was aluminum. I come over here, and this is my small pile of brass. There's probably brass in that because that triggered as such. Most of this is brass and a couple pieces of copper, old light. And we'll come over to my lead. A lot of sinkers. There is, this is kind of neat. Like a German swastika. That's made out of lead. I found that in one of the lakes. That, I'm not sure what that is. That's probably a 2-pound hunk of lead. And then we got the brick. Too bad it wasn't gold. Now we'll go over to my brother's pile of lead.
All right, we both got a pretty good pile of lead. There's a lot of the lead that I got. Nothing real special. Some of it homemade sinkers. And here's a lot of my brass. A lot of clips, fixtures, couple little belt buckles, screws, couple padlocks. And
That's pretty cool. Little shackle.
yeah.
Actually, I think I got a pin that'll fit that. Somewhere.
Yeah, working our way across here. We got a handle off a drawer, padlocks, some keys.
Lots of keys.
Yep. And they got that bottle. We showed you that in the first one from Cadillac. This one from Grand Rapids Brewing Company. And we're
now
gonna
the shotgun shells.
shotgun shells. We told you we found a lot of them. We found a lot of them. This is my pile.
And there's not just shotgun. He's got cases to 38s and
Yeah.
long rifles, and there's all kinds. There's a pistol or a rifle case. There's got to be, that's 30-06 probably.
Yep, these are all shell casings.
These are all old ones that were from quite some time ago, because they had the cardboard cover on them, and they're all gone. Just the brass is remaining.
Before they started putting the plastic on them.
Now, he's got to have probably 400 or 500 of them right there, and then we'll come over to mine. I know for a fact that I got 238 of them in here in this small pile. And they're ranging right on down to the 410 size. You can see that. So we did find a lot of shotgun shell. You can compare that pile, and you know for a fact that that little pile's got 230 something of them in it. There's some of my leads, full bullets that I'd found. Still in the case. Those were in 3 foot of water or so. Here's a group of keys that I found. Nothing like what Barry found. A couple of bracelets. The glasses. Got quite a few eyeglasses, a watch. There's some cases standing. That's all brass and fishing reels. There's that brass prop, and a lot of this stuff was in the first video, but most of we wanted to show you all the cars and everything we found spread out. There's his cars. There's my cars. My silverware.
There's mine up there.
And there's his silverware. Can't tell he lived somewhere where he was able to do a lot of searching even when I couldn't. There's his ammunition.
I got a couple places lined up already for this coming spring.
This particular shell I thought was kind of cool. That's one that Barry had found in
Has a U.S. stamp on the back.
it's an odd shell, very large caliber. Bigger than a 44 or a 45 for sure.
That's
There's no caliber readings on it. All it says is U.S. stamped on it, and it's the rimfire shell. It's not a center fire.
all right. It's got the dent from the hammer in it here on the rim.
See right there's the dent. That's an odd shell. I found one, but it wasn't near good a shape. Mine was dented. Now we're gonna get into the jewelry more. These are the rings. He's turned in some of the gold ones to get some extra cash. And you can see all the rings he does have still. A lot of these ones here are silver. Some got turquoise in them.
Still have one gold one, that ring from Cadillac, class ring. I didn't tell you what the date was on this, but this is from 1921.
Let's see if I can get it pulled in there fairly close. I don't know if you can make that out or not, but that does say 1921.
Yep. I failed to mention that in the first
This
one.
ring was pretty cool. It was gold plated over silver. It's kind of a cool looking stone. He still hasn't taken this in and checked it out. I probably showed you that in the first video. I just thought it was cool, so I'd show you again.
Yep.
That ring he wears quite frequently. This one right here, which that was probably one of the first cool ones that he had found.
Yep.
Earring, old fishing lure. And the star, sheriff's badge. I'm going to tip it back up the other way. There's an old bell, the tire gauges we showed you in the first one. There's a good shot at the badge. Chicago Daily News. That's kind of a cool find there. Then we get over here to the coins. He's got a whistle that he'd found, necklace. These are all older coins. Wheats. These barbers, Indian buffalo nickels, Indian
Mercury
pennies,
dimes.
Mercury dimes. Just variety. He does have 3 V nickels that he had found. That bowl of change, reach your hand in there, give him an idea how big that bowl is. That was all found.
Pretty much all clad. I think I got all the silver out of it.
Well, that's a pile of change. There's probably $10 or better in change there. So all in all,
There's a heart.
well, he's even hold that up here. Oh yeah. He just pulled that out of his
Change
money
ball.
dish. So that's another piece of jewelry. Hey, there's a good idea how many rings he does have in there. And my rings over here that I've still got are just few compared to what he's got. The bracelet, and those are all wheat pennies. And over there are like, get over here. Hell, I even found a bottle of wine. The aluminum cap triggered, hadn't even been opened yet. These are a lot of the older coins I found. A couple of Indian pennies and barber quarters and Mercury dimes, and I got Roosevelt that are silver. Kennedy half. There's that Spanish coin again. But all in all, we done good. Now, the best part of this deal was, how often did we get out?
Oh man, we were lucky to get out maybe every other weekend. Sometimes Saturday and Sunday. A lot of times, sometimes it was just one day on the weekend. And reason I got a little bit more is sometimes he couldn't make it. I'd go out on around my area and I'd dink around by myself, and that's why I got a few more shotgun shells than he has. So,
But all in all, this is that's a variety, a lot of aluminum, brass, copper, mixes of stuff in there. Those are a pile of the aluminum pull tabs. And those, my pull tabs are mixed into here. This is all aluminum here. So, all in all, I'll try to get back where you can see all of it. Those are prop pieces on that side.
have some more equipment coming this year, so
We're going to be able to do some deep diving now.
Yeah.
So that, all in all, that was probably taken out in maybe 15 trips out.
Yeah, I'd say about 15.
So, but there again, like we said before when we were speaking about this, is that when we did go out, we spent a lot of time out.
Yes.
We spent all day.
We'd be out 9 o'clock in the morning, and it would be getting dark before we came back in.
And the whole time we were looking.
Right.
I mean, we may come up the boat, smoke a cigarette, or to get a sandwich to munch on, but after that we were right back out. Didn't spend a lot of time in the boat.
Yep. Some days pretty cold, drizzly, wet, rainy.
We one weekend we was up north, and that particular weekend it was cold on that Sunday. We ended up having our wetsuits on, and we put sweatshirts and other things over top of that, hoodies, and to keep us warm. We were soaked when we come out, but the clothes we put on, but we stayed warm then. So there's a pile of stuff. Like I said, I don't think that's too bad of a find for 15 trips out.
No, hopefully we'll get out more this year, and we got some better equipment, and hopefully we're gonna find a lot more this year than we did last year. So
We'll keep you in touch.